Pero no sé, vamos a ventilarlo aquí, a ver si encontramos una. Vamos a ver. Y aquí hay estatuas ya convertidas en oro, o sea que son gente que han roto las reglas. Hablando. Estos son los amantes de Teruel, que te bueno. Me oye tanto. Si te escucho. O si te oyo. 7 hoyos, 9 hoyos. Mentira, broma. ¿Lo ves? Me ponen los nervios. Los pelos de punta me está poniendo. Puta madre, cómo se mueve. A ver dónde vamos. Es que estas cuerdas es lo que no entiendo aquí. Nosotros íbamos a otro lado. Me he desviado. Me he venido para acá arriba. Sí, aquí arriba. Esto es una estatua, pero aquí no tiene ni inscripción ni nada. El juego va fatal, la verdad, tío. Gráficamente no es que sea una gran cosa, pero va fatal. ¿Una estatua de Hércules puede ser? No. Aquí tenemos esta moneda también. Pues, algunos tirones más raros este juego. Para lo poco que pese, lo poco que es. Ah, mira, aquí una persona ya humana.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the golden rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far? Ah, another stoic, perhaps. We all need something to help us through times like these. We've all been where you are now. I remember when I first arrived. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. Why am I here? Is there a way out? What is the golden rule, and who or what is responsible for it? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid. I don't think anybody does. But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
Vale. Venga,
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose. Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place. Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me. If you like. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbours as ourselves and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine. But on the other hand, I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin?
A pecar. No, mentira, a pecar.
You don't think that's
Qué mentiroso soy.
a little naive? I suppose you've never seen what I've seen. Innocent men and women, torn apart in arenas while thousands of Romans look on and cheer. If that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of
Intervención divina.
divine intervention. I wish I shared your faith. Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us right now. There was a terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats. There were
Nerón, para el que no
executions.
lo sepa.
It was horrible. Oh, thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that.
Vale. Venga, me
All
voy a ir.
right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
¿Esto quién es ahora?
Oh, no. No. Wolf-Pierce, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing.
Venga,
Please, you need
vamos
to
a
talk
hacer
to
de
him.
psicólogo ahora. Ya.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Vamos a hablar, Lupio.
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire.
Un crimen imperial.
Don't you think I know that? But why should I care? You don't know anything about me. You liar.
Cuéntame
You
tu
must
historia.
think I'm an idiot. I'm out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love, I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no! I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb. Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the Golden Rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine.
No esperaba que se suicidara, vamos.
That was not your fault. There's no way you could have given him what he wanted, moments after you arrived. I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Madre que parió. Me ha suicidado al hombre. Qué porquería psicólogo. Esto está raro, vale. Panteo. Y que me da un coraje este movimiento, de verdad, tío. No sé por qué pega esos saltos tan brutales. Salta ahí. Voy a saltar. A cogerte a ti. Que espabila. Salta ahí. Está tú con él. Yo tengo que buscar un arco. Hace ya un rato debería haberlo encontrado. Sí, estos dos siguen aquí. ¿Lo ves? Esto es una estatua. Este lo han convertido en oro. Me pone los pelos de punta el rubí de la cabeza. ¿Eh? ¿Qué hay aquí? putada, no podemos entrar. No acordaba que tenía la linterna. Vale. Ah, pues vamos a continuar. Vamos a seguir averiguando cosas. Porque esa suicidar tonto el lava este. Mira. ¿Lo ves? ¿Cómo nos mira? Este tío está vivo. Lo convierte en oro, pero no los mata entonces. Vamos a ver, hemos subido por aquí. No puedo moverme, o sea que son las estatuas las que susurran, ¿no? Y poner los pelos de punta. No entiendo. Bueno. Vamos a ver hasta dónde llegamos. Aquí hemos subido antes. Sí, ¿no? Sí, los amantes de Teruel, vale. Aquí viene Honorario Lobo. Rufio.
You again.
¿Cuál es tu historia, Rufio?
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but family's from Seleucia on Tigris, Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions, the 6th, the one they called Ironclads.
Vale, hemos llegado aquí
Same
entonces.
as everyone else,
Por el río.
because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
Vale.
Magistrate made me toss it in a chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now. If you were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either. If we have to.
No queda otro remedio. Ya,
Whatever.
Vea. Este es el que tengo que averiguar cómo entrar. Vale. Joder, tío, da unos tirones el juego este. No, la verdad que te quitan las ganas, macho. No lo puedes utilizar, no sé por qué esos tirones, tío, no tiene sentido. Vamos, es lógica que será el motor gráfico, que no está yendo como debiese. Puente inspeccionar. De verdad. Esta es otra que está. Lo veis, tío, da unos tirones. Son las estatuas las que están susurrando todo el rato. La fuente la hemos inspeccionado ya. Mira, ya la hemos inspeccionado, ¿vale? Aquí a donde nos lleva. Aquí hay una habitación. Vale, estos son los baños públicos romanos, ¿vale? Con esto limpiaban el culo los romanos. Vale. Y por regla general tenían un esclavo que es el que se encargaba de aliviar todo esto. Lógico. Algo haría este porque este está aquí. Normalmente aquí en los baños, ¿vale? Un poquito de historia. En los baños es donde casi se juzgaba. Cuando querías asesinar a alguien, querías dar un palo, robar, estaban permitidas muchas cosas. Venía aquí a los baños y se acordaban los que fueran a hacer. Por ejemplo, no es una barbaridad, el asesinato de Julio César, podríamos decir que nació casi en los baños públicos. No es con una exactitud, pero es así. Vale, aquí tenemos...
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and I think, whatever is in there, it has to be important.
Vale, este está trabajando, ¿qué? Hablar.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil. You arrived on a sad day, friend. What with Julia's death? I wish we could have met under better circumstances.
Es que siempre pregunta lo mismo.
Oh, it means someone thinks I'm a sinner, and that I'm going to break the golden rule. Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company. Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Magos, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world, with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
Batavos, no sé.
Nice of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least, I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong. It's not just graffiti. I have quite the collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists. Strange bunch. They insist there's only one God, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that? If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule. What? Really? I didn't expect that.
Altruista.
But thanks. It's always a pleasure to meet someone so selfless. I'm glad you arrived when you did. I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here. Someone who lives or works in the forum must have seen something. But if you find them, please don't hurt or humiliate them. I suspect they're just confused. Well, Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision. My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking.
Vale, me voy.
Nice to talk to you.
Aquí no tenemos mucho más, ¿vale?